Hello and welcome to Animal Watch, and this week we're talking the huge Caucasian Shepherd. Wow!
Huge, powerful, and extremely ancient. The Caucasian Mountain Dog, Caucasian Shepherd, or Ovcharka, is a formidable dog with immense size, presence, and courage. Originally developed in Russia to defend livestock from dangerous predators, the dog has mustered a fearsome reputation for being able to kill wolves, bears, and defend his family and flock from all that threatens him. But is this true? Is this huge and imposing ancient breed as dangerous as some sources make them out to be? Or are they in fact loyal and warm home companions and pets? Do they really kill wolves and bears? Or is this the stuff of stories and fairy tales? I'm off to find out the truth today by visiting one of the few people in the United Kingdom who have the honour to share their home with these incredible dogs. Brendan Monaghan of Northwest Caucasian Shepherds owns one of the largest males in the UK.
God, he's huge!
Come on.
Hello!
Come in.
Hello!
Come on,
He looks like a bear.
It does.
He
It
does.
does.
And of course these guys were bred, weren't they, in Russia to defend the herds
Yeah.
from bears and wolves and things like that. So of course they've got to be absolutely massive.
But he's such a pleasure. When people say, oh, you know, are they aggressive or what they like round people?
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing
Yes.
dogs. Amazing dogs.
You can see he's like looking out the window and stuff all the time,
Yeah.
isn't he? Just
Yeah.
sort of like, what's that?
That's a good pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look after your house.
Oh,
for you.
yeah.
Mwah! Hello, baby girl. How old is she?
Zena's coming just over, well, coming up to 4 now.
4.
4, yeah.
Yeah.
And Papa, another daddy's girl.
Yeah, she
Another
is. She's looking at
Yeah,
you,
another
isn't
daddy-
she? She's
yeah.
like, Daddy's there. So the females, how tall do they get?
Well, I've seen small ones, I've seen tall ones. Zena's about 28 at the shoulder. She's quite one of the tall ones. She's not much difference with Max in height. Max is about 2 inches.
But you can get quite short
yeah,
females.
you see some really small ones.
Yeah.
But mine are really tall
Yeah.
and strong.
And she's looking at you. She's going, Daddy.
They all do.
Is
They
it?
know they're well looked after. That's what's up with them.
She's so friendly. Well, Brendan, we're here with the incredible Maximus. He is huge.
I know.
How heavy is he?
He's weighing around 160, 170 pounds now.
How tall is he? At
He's
the
around
moment?
30, 31 inches.
Oh my goodness me.
And he's only 2 years old.
It's only 2, so he's going to get bigger than this,
Yes,
isn't he?
A lot bigger, yeah.
Yeah, because of course dogs, they mature when they're 3 years old. So male dogs, especially if they're intact, keep growing, don't they? And of course his head is probably going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, isn't it?
A
Until
lot
he matures.
bigger and stronger until he
Yeah.
finishes, yeah. Bred in Russia as a sheepdog for protecting of flock and sheep.
And they're real ancient breeds, aren't
Yeah,
they, as
very
well?
ancient breeds, yeah.
And they go back to the same line that you get the Great Pyrenees from and St Bernards, the herding mountain dogs that are used to living up in very cold conditions. I could see how a group of these, say against one wolf, if it was cornered, the wolf wouldn't have a chance.
No, they're too powerful.
Yeah,
They're too powerful.
but the main job really is to not get into that situation, is just to make sure that the wolves and the bears don't come close enough in
To see
order
them
to
off.
make a kill. So it's not necessarily this dog can kill a wolf or can kill a bear. It's the prevention, which is what we're looking at. People say to me, these dogs are wolf killers, they're bear killers, they're aggressive, they're formidable, they're dangerous. From what I can see, is anything but dangerous. But of course, it's the dog in the wrong hands, isn't it, really?
Not just a Caucasian Shepherd, with any dog. The Staffordshire Bull Terrier gets a lot of bad publicity, but then you see it cuddled up with kids or anything. So It's the right owner, right dog.
I definitely get the feeling he's always with you. He's tolerating me, but he's sort of more tolerating me because you're with him, and he has to keep his eye on Brendan all the time.
They love anyone who can control them and command them, because they want to please all the time. But they do seem to pair off with it, you know, with whoever feeds them, basically, whoever walks them. They just seem to fall in love with that person. They like to chill out, but at the same point, any noise or anything, they switched on.
What's he like when you have friends' children come in the house?
No problem whatsoever. If my sister's kids come round, they'll have a bit of a barker first, let him know, and then as soon as they come in, he just goes and chills out.
He's definitely looking out the window, isn't he, all the time?
Yeah.
And he's definitely...
He's on point for his guard, yeah.
He's on guard.
Yeah.
You can feel that he's on guard. When he's out the front of your house with the other females that you have, do they guard your property?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
They hit them bars like
so they're like... Poof,
Everyone
like
knows they're there anyway.
Yeah,
You'll
he's
know
like
they're
looking
there.
at me, he goes like, I heard a dog bark.
Yeah,
Yes.
he goes more protective over the females as well.
Once you get off your territory and you're walking in a field, how does he interact with people and other people's dogs?
If you're in a park, you're walking along, they just are not bothered whatsoever.
Do you have him off the lead?
Yeah, walks alongside me.
Yeah.
Walks alongside me, yeah. Don't bother, because I'm 100% certain that you won't touch any other's dog. You might always get someone else's dog having a go,
Yeah.
but these don't bother.
Yes,
Don't bother.
very, very relaxed. And do they run?
Yeah, they run, they have a
just-
good run about, and a good play, and then they just seem to just
And
chill
then
out
they
and
just
plod.
chill out and trot next to you.
Yeah, just walk alongside
Yeah.
you, really.
He's got a thick coat. It feels like a lot of the sled dog coats.
Yeah.
Very, very dense undercoat. I mean, it's not dissimilar to a long-haired Malamute.
No.
So he would stay very, very warm. But of course, the responsibility with a dog like this is a lot of grooming.
Yeah, a lot of grooming.
And do you groom him daily?
Yeah, do you know something? I just comb him 10 minutes once a day, even just when we're going for a walk, tickle him up, as I say. But they do need once every 6 months a good grooming, you know, like
Yeah.
the groomers, where they can get in a proper
Yes.
place, get him done properly.
What's he like if somebody grooms him? Is he happy with them touching him?
Yeah, he's not bothered. He just look at me and think, oh, really?
What do you actually feed him? What's his diet?
All my dogs are fed on raw meat.
Are
Raw
they?
meat and biscuit. A couple of pounds of raw mince, and I mix it into with a good kibble. And I feed him in the morning and then at night.
I bet he eats a lot, doesn't he?
He does 2 big bowls a day.
One of the things I think is pretty astounding is his feet. They're huge.
I know, big aren't
And
they?
they're not just huge, they're wide. And they're webbed, aren't they?
They are webbed.
Little snowshoes. And I've put my hand on his foot, and my hand is easily the same size as his foot. The other thing I want to talk about quickly is his ears, because of course what we're going to notice that he does actually have
Cropped
ears. And Brendan hasn't cropped his ears. He came from Russia with already cropped ears, didn't he? So you couldn't do anything about that.
No.
But there's a reason, isn't there, that they cropped their ears out in
Yeah,
Russia?
there's 2 reasons that I've been told is the frost. They keep them cut back because of the frost damage, and if they are from working lines, obviously they've to protect the flock, the wolves and everything can't hang on to anything.
I do know for a fact the wolves go for ears.
Yeah, so that's probably why they
yeah.
are taken off.
But your females don't.
No, I prefer them with ears.
You have a small dog too, don't you?
Yes, I have a little pug and a little Pomeranian, your favourite.
So there you go. These guys will get on with small dogs as well. It's down to how you train them, how you socialise them, and the owner. And he's giving me a nice lick now. Look, there we go.
Your dinner.
Thanks.
Finally, I was privileged to see the entire pack running together outside. Several Caucasian Shepherds, a German Shepherd, as well as 2 teeny tiny fluffy Pomeranians and a pug.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Animal Watch on the amazing, beautiful Caucasian Shepherd dogs. I've absolutely adored it. Well, anyway, remember to tune in every single week for our wonderful programmes on wolves, wolf dogs, animal rescue and conservation. Bye for now.
If you would like to find out more about Brendan's Caucasian Shepherds, you can visit his website here, www.northwestcaucasianshepherds.co.uk.